What's going on, guys? I hope all is well. If you haven't already, I want you to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. I wanted to talk today about buying the dip. Buying the dip has been a term that has been used quite frequently over the past couple years. And I've been hearing this term a lot ever since 2020. Ever since the pandemic started, and we had the crash back in March 2020, and then the market recovered, to all-time highs, starting, straight after the crash, going to all-time highs. You've been hearing the term buy the dip. Anytime the market pulls back or corrects, you always hear people say buy the dip, buy the dip. And let's define what that means, just to make sure we're on the same page. So buying a dip technically means anytime a stock goes down, anytime a stock pulls back, a stock may be trading at $150, but it may have a couple bad days to where it goes down, I'm gonna say 2%, 3%, even maybe 5%. And you hear people say, buy the dip, buy the stock because the stock has pulled back. This could be a good opportunity to buy the stock. So you've been hearing that term quite often during the past couple years. And right now, obviously, the stock market has been quite volatile. We have a lot of stuff going on in the world as far as inflation, as far as rising interest rates, and as far as war going on to where the oil prices have been impacted and other resources as well. So it's been a lot of stuff going on. And right now we are in the middle we're in the middle or the start of a possible recession. Some people think it's going to be maybe late 2022. Some people think it's going to be in the year 2023. Some people think we won't have a recession. We have a chance to avoid it. I've seen some people think it's a high chance of even 7%, even some people 80%, and some people think it's we can't avoid a recession at all. So it's a good chance, high percentage chance that we will have a recession in late 2022 or even more than likely 2023. And I want to say that buying the dip, especially during these time frame of the times that we're in now, is not the proper strategy right now, because we are expecting more downside essentially. So if there is a possible recession, that starts 2023, most people think that the stock market can go down another 10, 15, 20, maybe even 25%. So buying the dip right now on stocks may not be the best choice right now. And this is not financial advice. This is just, just talking and just coming up with a game plan, just talking. Buying a dip may not be the best strategy. So, for example, if you're going all in on a stock right now from a stock pulling back some, for example, Apple, maybe it pulls back maybe 2, 3, 5%, and you're trying to invest in it, for maybe the long term, essentially, maybe a year, a couple year, 5-year window possibly. This may not be the best opportunity to get it at the best price, because companies like Apple, the big tech companies, Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, Tesla, those companies get hit the hardest during a recession. They go down the most during a recession because they're the big companies. They're the ones who are doing global business, in US, China, and multiple other countries. So those companies get hit the hardest during a recession, as far as them going down the furthest as far as price. So I would say it could be a better opportunity to buy or kind of go heavier as far as buying some shares for the long term when we are in a recession, because during a recession stocks don't do well. Stocks go down, and it can go down, like I stated, another 10, 15, 20, maybe 25%, maybe another 30% possibly. We don't know. But the point is, you may be able to get it at a better price instead of trying to go all in now. So say, for example, you buying a stock now for $150, but then during a recession, it goes down maybe to $100. It goes down maybe to $90, $80. Those might be better opportunities to kind of load the boat, for example, and be able to get a better cost basis. And what I mean by better cost basis, meaning you're getting a better price. So the cost basis is basically your average price, the average price you pay in buying a stock. So instead of you loading the boat, if a stock is $150 and next year we're gonna have a recession, it can go down lower to maybe $90, $80, $100. Then you can load the boat there and be able to get a better cost basis there, meaning that's the average cost you pay for the stock. So that may be a better entry point in order to buy the stock, instead of just going with the term buying the dip. That can be a better option. So I just wanted to kind of just talk about that and let you guys know, because right now the stock market is has been volatile and is down for the year. The NASDAQ is down at this point like 28%. The Dow Jones is down, I believe, around 18%, and the S&P 500 is down around 20%. So most of these are in bear market territories. So anything 20% or over is in bear market territory. So it's very important to just know what's going on. But also, if you're trying to buy things for the long term, make sure that you're trying to get it at a good price and not just buying the dip. Because if you buy the dip now and then, a recession hit, then you're going to be down big time. Even though maybe in the next 5-10 years, if you are buying it for the long term, it's a good chance that you can be okay if you are buying good companies. But you still want to get it at good prices. You want to get it at the best price available. And no one can time the market, meaning we don't know when the market is going to stop. We don't know when the market is going to, stop going down this year or next year during a recession. But you want to know, you want to just be researching, have knowledge, and try to get things at the best price instead of just buying something just because it dipped down some. So I just want to talk about that and just know the difference between buying a dip and buying something at a more better price, at a more calculated price. So I appreciate you guys listening. I want you guys to place in the comments what you guys are thinking about, and maybe place in the comments what stocks you guys are thinking about as well. So I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.